And she knows she gossip. I just decided right now. Then I would take this shit over right quick.
You lost. See, you lost. Womp womp, you're a loser. Me, I'ma bring the pain, lyrical abuser. Everyone's my accuser. Tryna stop me like Trump tryna stop Mueller. I gladly school her, but she's absent like Bueller. Wanna measure up to the queen, but I'm her ruler. When I pull up fresh to the scene, check how I do her. Who, her? Never met her. Men forget her. Wait, she could be my appointment setter. There's always a job and hard work. And we gain value with time like artwork. Slaying all my enemies, I'm doing God's work. You cannot tell me I'm not doing God's work. The nerve of me, even though y'all ain't never heard of me. The nerve of me, the surgery. I'm cutting niggas up like murder beats. Stop that. That's the soundtrack of your life. That's the soundtrack of your life. It sound like yo, and I'm back.
Test.
Hey, welcome to the Privilege Show. I am who they call Miss Hard Work, Lorie Moore.
You got your boy Jovon in the building.
Yo, you got your boy Rovonder.
Ooh, RoRo coming in third. Now it's about that time.
Privilege Show back again.
Yeah.
How y'all been? Y'all been good?
Dude,
I can't complain.
I'm feeling great.
Blessed.
Despite how I sound, I want to say off the top, I don't need nobody telling me I sound like Wheezy Jefferson.
Wheezy F.
I know I sound like Wheezy Jefferson.
Now you do.
Georgia.
Yo.
Anyway, that and then please excuse my my nasal passage. I'm allergic to verse.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the winter season, you know.
It flares up.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna be able to pronounce no N words. I guess that's good. That keep me from saying nigga too much.
Yeah, that's
sidebar. Since Joe was singing Georgia, did y'all know? Cause I'm late. Don't make me feel bad. That Jamie Foxx has credit on T-shirt and panties. Adina Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Talking about Georgia, like late.
Bed Springs.
Huh?
Do you remember Bed Springs, right?
No.
What's Bed Springs?
I remember that.
Okay, we gotta start the show off like this. Y'all know my throwback ass, but we gonna start the show off like this, y'all, real quick.
Hey.
Nigga, Jamie Foxx and Adina Howard ate this shit up. Bed Springs. And both of y'all from Chicago, I'm upset at y'all.
I did not know this.
I'm upset, but get into it real quick. Here we go.
He always wanted to get into it.
You know, we got the shit.
Turn you over, rub you down, we be making freak ass sounds all night.
How y'all never heard this before, though?
Here's my pillow.
Somebody out there in this world has heard Jamie Foxx fucking this up.
Just in case you get to screaming, well, don't wake the neighbors.
Wait a minute, how old is this?
Oh, it's throwback. I'm gonna just let y'all get a little bit of it.
Nah. Throwback like how throwback?
Nigga, like throwback. That's like, it was off of the, this soundtrack, this movie. What movie he was in?
Oh, yeah, that is throwback.
Yeah, like throwback.
What movie is that?
Off of Bait.
Yes, Bait.
Okay, yeah.
Who was the
I
girl?
like that movie.
Who was the girl love interest in that movie?
Who? You
I
asking
don't
me?
know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's always one.
Stacey Dash.
Probably.
Shit, one of them. That's more
That's
money.
back in her black days.
Right, her black days.
Hey.
I
No,
wanted to
nigga,
say
she needed
Nia
her.
Long.
She needed her ticket in.
Huh?
Clueless was her ticket in.
That's true.
As a token black girl.
And her
then
voice was her own mouth was her ticket out.
And her eyes. Stacey Dash is still. Listen, Stacey Dash is still beautiful. I didn't know she was related to Damon Dash.
Yeah, I didn't either. That don't sound like the same.
Sounds like a curse to me.
G line.
Right.
Sounds like a curse to me.
I wonder what their political. I'm sure his a bit different. Than
Oh,
hers,
he don't. I know he can't.
Sounds like a curse to me.
Yeah. This is
Uh-oh.
what your title is. What's the
That sounds
title?
like
you
Wait,
talking
but
about?
the one, please, you can't play that and not play T-shirt in my panties,
You
though.
got to. Okay.
He always do the
He
left.
always do the
No,
left
it's not the
one.
left. It's
He
the
never
one that-
do
Like
the
when
right
Nicki
one.
last episode.
No.
Always
That is
the
not-
left.
That
They
was my
saw-
shit.
We
though.
never
Everybody
played
know
Pretty Brown.
that when
Listen.
it comes to Jamie Foxx and Adina Howard collaborations, the only song in the conversation is T-shirt and panties.
The reason why I started
That
the
song-
conversation.
Well, you didn't finish.
Oh.
You didn't.
R&B colors, whatever that shit is, that not show. It was a show. It was a show. It was a party I went to. I told y'all about R&B only. R&B only. They would play some shit like this,
Adina
and people would be
Howard
like,
was there?
"Oh my god." That's the one.
It's the joint, the John.
Yo, what's up? This is Jay. What you doing?
So I went to conversation and the throwback.
You got to.
I just got
It's
one
nothing you
question
can
to
do.
ask you, though. What do you have on right now?
What? Hey.
T-shirt and my panties on.
Hey.
T-shirt and my panties on.
Hey, that's the song.
T-shirt and my panties on.
Hey.
T-shirt and my panties on. My T-shirt and my panties on.
Hey.
Oh.
Picture this.
I remember this shit vividly.
She was the shit.
Where is she?
I don't know.
She was.
That's all I got. I
Y'all
don't know.
petty. Y'all petty.
I don't know. I'm transparent.
Wait, she not
but
on
that's what
R.
it is.
She not on R&B Divas. Thank you for that.
Is she on?
throwback.
Is she on R&B?
Is R&B?
Is she?
Well, she probably. No, that was Monifa.
Yeah. Why you trying to confuse
See,
people?
don't-
And why was that
don't
the
do that.
conversation?
And I just listen.
Adina and Monifa, that was always a thing for me. I was
So,
like, I would get them confused.
I gotta argue with y'all real quick. Y'all think about
not gonna
Monifa.
argue.
Think about Hodifa. Think about Heavy D and Monifa. That's that, right?
Say what? Heavy D and
Heavy
who?
D and Monifa.
What song is that?
I miss you. Come back home. I miss you.
I miss
come back
you.
home. I was alone since you've been gone. I miss you when I'm
Oh,
with you.
is it after he-
No.
No, he was still alive, nigga. See what I'm saying? Y'all always jump from this
why
shit.
you doing this?
But this,
How
yeah, that's the one.
I hope you
This
guys
shit.
don't mind.
What?
Sorry. We
What?
don't always mean to get caught up in this music like this.
This
but-
is
It's
this
gonna
is what we
happen,
do.
though.
But before we
Sorry.
jump, I'm queuing that up real quick. But before we jump from Adina, that's Monifa. But before we jump from Adina, this is the first song I think of with Adina Howard. Like, how could you not? I mean, how could you?
No.
You know.
Oh, now you want to be the staple. You never gave
I
me
got
the
three.
tradition
Let me
everything.
stop this shit. I got 3 Adina Howard songs in my library. Freak Like Me, T-shirt and panties, and Bed Springs. I'm lying.
I don't have bed spring.
I'm
Bed
lying.
spring.
That's
I
the
have,
one with her.
Hold on.
And Nasty Grind.
Okay, moving on.
Moving
Let's
on.
do something else.
Moving on.
Listen. I
Which-
want you to, cause see, she makes me mad.
Who? Who we got? Who you got over there? Who?
You had sent me this video, and
Oh,
I
I
pressed
already
play, and I saw some shit that was like absolutely unbelievable. I just couldn't. And the funny thing is, we've seen it. It's not new. Can you roll that?
Yeah, it's
Just
silly.
hold on. Wait, I'll roll it. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I'll roll it. I'm gonna show you
Yeah, please.
where we at with this.
I know a lot of people take issue with my beliefs. I'm white. I'm a Caucasian because everything about me is different from an African American. I have naturally straight hair. My hair isn't nappy. It doesn't require weave. My nose is not giant as like African Americans. My lips are perfect. They're not too big and they're not too small. Like, they're just perfect. My ears, I don't have black people ears because they're really giant. Most African Americans speak ghetto. But when it comes to black people, I think they're all ugly and I have nothing in common with them. I'm different from African Americans because I'm white. My figure is just like Kim Kardashian, and she's a wonderful role model. I act and I think like a white person instead of a black person. I believe that I'm completely and utterly better than them. Like, we're on two different levels. Like, African Americans are here. I'm here.
I believe
white
you.
people act and think
I don't
just
know, you
way
sound
more
mad,
mature than
Lorie.
African Americans. Black people, they think in a criminal way. When I think about African Americans, I feel like asking them.
We ain't gotta
"What's
do the whole
wrong with
thing,
them?"
do we?
They're really
That's
dangerous.
disgusting.
And for African
Because
Americans,
I'm done. Like, I'm good. I'm good. First of all,
I don't know. Lori sound like she's mad
I ain't mad.
because
Just, I want to be
she's
truthful.
black. That girl is a Caucasian.
Listen, first of all, bitch, your lips big as fuck.
Who lips?
Let's start there.
Kylie Jenner's is too. She ain't black.
Your shit, and you got Vaseline on them. That's some nigga shit. I don't know.
And you got a gap.
Who you thought?
And you got a gap.
And you have a gap in your teeth, ma'am.
Ma'am.
You're just hideous.
First of all, that's me being petty. Okay, your mama could pass before you.
That's bad. That's bad. Now, at first I was like, okay, is this for
She's
the
nuts.
views, the ratings?
She's nuts.
Like, what is this about?
She got paid and she's
Pavielle,
nuts.
you seen it?
Or I think both.
Stacey
because-
Dash. That should be your fucking title, Stacey Dash.
That's Stacey Dash. Well, that's not the title.
Cause where does she live?
Halloween.
Look at her mama.
Spooky bitch.
That's some scary shit.
Yeah.
All this is scary.
She got a hoop earrings though. That's not a black cultural.
Nothing
type of,
about her looks Caucasian.
Not saying that
first
a hoop
off.
earring got to be a
You got
black
a big
or white
ass
thing,
Janet
but come on
Jackson,
now.
motherfucker. Who are you? First of all,
With lip gloss
she
around
needs
your lips.
help.
She
She's
do.
on Dr. Phil.
She do.
So I'm not gonna go in as much as I could.
It's not
But-
worth it.
Listen, speaking about
It's-
Dr.
attention,
Phil,
y'all.
She's got a problem, and mental health in this country needs to be that situation with they're nutballs. Cause even if you just went because you wanted to get on TV and you wanted a free trip, cause I can identify with that.
Viral.
If you just wanted the fame, you still crazy for wanting it that way. She has a mental health issue.
Yeah, that's
and
bad.
that's just, at the end of the day, it's sad. It's funny, but it's sad.
her
Because like
privileges.
I don't wish no harm on nobody, but what she just did, she like you said, that's the wrong way to go viral because she can be harmed in the street. for
You
shit she
harming
said.
other people with that mentality.
Her mom could
Especially
be harmed.
black
you got
people,
it from
we already
somewhere.
under attack. You cannot be a black person saying I'm not black, I'm not African American. Y'all disgust me. I'm white, and you look blacker than the worst blacks. Like,
Hashtag
are you crazy?
But
Try
that's
again.
probably where her self-hate comes from. Because she's been taught that is whack. She's been taught that is
Beneath.
beneath.
That's the minority.
You know, she's been taught that that's inferior.
But who's teaching
So when
her
she
that,
look in
right?
the mirror and see that
Society.
inferiority, her mind disassociates.
How old is she? First off.
16, right?
Yeah,
You
she
said,
young.
you said who's teaching her? Society.
Yeah.
You already know.
She, the
She's one of
mama
those.
is not the same.
She's an internet
She
baby.
doesn't have it doesn't seem the mom has the same issues. I think they just want to get on TV. And even just doing that, you still sick.
That ain't all money ain't good
You
money.
still sick.
That was bad. That was bad for them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You still sick. You real sick,
They
matter
get
of
a
fact.
bomb dropped on their ass for that. But moving
Hey, it's time.
on. It's time.
Time.
All right, yo. So speaking about
Don't tell me this.
Speaking about foolishness, right?
Oh.
We had one person, mistaken case of personality disorders, bipolarism, and I'm joking about it, but I do understand and I take it seriously because I do know of people. Have had family members who have been affected by some personality disorders in some form.
Yeah.
But that is something totally different.
That's some other shit.
So
That's some other shit. Cause I identify.
right.
I had a nigga tell me I was mad bipolar last week.
But what was it? What was he going into that?
It's because, and honestly, I get where it comes from, because it's a very thin line between radical honesty and social inappropriateness.
Right.
You know, like Kanye's radical honesty on that one telethon when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people.
I recently watched that.
He was a folk hero.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But he teetered the line, and then he got into social inappropriateness, which is jumping on the stage in the middle of somebody's acceptance speech because you don't like who won. That is the other side of the line.
That is the other side.
And that's what we dealing with this shit. Like, she don't know any better. She thinks she's being honest based on what she been taught.
Right.
Everybody is taught that we're inferior, whether we believe it or not, because we come to a place and you get grown and you learn history. You see what your people did to get you where you are today. Anybody that has been educated about who they are, what their blackness means, anybody educated, whether you were a Martin follower or a Malcolm follower or a Marcus Garvey follower who thought we should go back to Africa and have our own shit. Whatever your thought process is, if you know your history, I can vibe with you and I can understand you as a black man.
Right.
I can see your struggle through our ancestors, whether or not, because we in a place where, as fucked up as it is still, as much as we get killed on traffic routine stops and all of that,
Yeah.
we still in a way safer place than we even used to be. It used to be illegal to snatch up a nigga and do all of that. And so when this girl comes on and says those things that white people have established, sorry, your granddaddies and all of that, white people, your ancestors have established, she looks at that and she doesn't want to be associated.
Right.
Who, if you could choose your race, Spice.
Oh, that was where we were leading to.
If
Spice,
you could
Love and
use your
Hip-Hop.
race.
So did we figure out? Go ahead, finish that statement.
But it goes into that. It's so into like, if we could
So you
choose
feel
our
like-
race, be honest. Here's the thing. I don't know what it is to be anything but black.
That's it.
And I think we're pretty cool.
Great, amazing.
We have
We
resilient.
are the culture.
We're the culture.
And the
We
privilege
lead
of
the
voice of people.
cultures.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Whether they admit it or not, it's so many things that's appropriated that it's like, you don't do that. Do you ever try to be another race? Like, do you?
They do. They do.
We don't.
They do
That's what I'm
all the
saying.
time.
Because we can't change. We can't slip in and out.
No.
That's why we
can't be
own this
mistaken.
girl. Because if you could slip in and out, if you could Mariah Carey it, if you could decide to be transracial,
Would you want to though?
would you? I mean, to each his own.
Why would you want to?
No.
There are advantages that come with
It's
other
a bunch
skin.
of them, but in end of the day,
And
it really
we're
don't
taught
benefit
that.
nobody.
And that's why she's like, but it's, like I said, it's a thin line between radical honesty. If this is her truth, she really feel like this, which I don't think it is. Sounded very rehearsed.
Yeah.
Sounded like the producers. So, cause I was on Ricky Lake as a kid.
Ricky Lake. I love Ricky
Yeah.
Lake.
Playing the same game. Just wanted to be on TV. Just wanted to go to New York or whatever.
Yeah.
And I went with a story that wasn't mine. I'm outside of the statutes of limitation. Can't nobody, what you call it?
Sue.
Sue me.
Right.
So I can honestly say, we was just fucking around, getting on TV. So
Same shit.
that's what that looked like to me.
So-
but the fact that you could even do that, you still got to fucking, your mind
got a
is
problem.
not fucking
Yeah,
right.
she
Yeah,
already.
her mom's mind is fucked.
Her mom,
That's where
because
it
she's
started.
right there.
Yeah.
And that looked stiff, you know.
So
What they
speaking
did
of-
was, I'm sorry,
No,
they
go
put their head title out. You know how when you watch the show and they put the titles up and say, if you're looking for, we're looking for this type of demographic,
Right.
call in. And they fucking called in. They took the bait, and that's
silly.
what we seeing.
Silly.
That's what it is.
So is this and you know
It's almost like you
media's-
auditioning at that point.
You pretty much I was gonna say is
They
media
did to
blowing
find the
That's
worst
some
case
shit.
of who really meant that,
is media
and go on TV to
blowing
admit
up
that.
things like artificial bullshit pretty much. You know, in American Horror Story, we talked about it briefly last week. To recap, they mentioned something in an episode that was like, social media was the death of the world. Social media is what ruined the world because
Yeah.
it gave everybody this sense of entitlement of us all
Like
being
you
equal.
could, yeah.
Like you can do silly shit like book on Dr. Phil as an African American black woman, black child, whatever you are, and identify yourself as white. And talk about,
listen,
but then she even broke
but
it down
here's
into
the thing.
the hair not being nappy and big lips and different things, like whatever she was talking about, it was all bullshit. And
It was all bullshit.
That takes me into the next thing, Spice, Love and Hip Hop.
Right, now
is it for real? Is it a prank? Is it a gag? What is it?
That's what I'm saying. So
Real?
I showed y'all that picture.
Yeah.
And Spice from Love and Hip Hop is a Jamaican artist. Very,
She didn't look bad before.
I think she was fine the way she was.
Yeah.
I think she looks crazy. Now. Period. Go ahead and play that.
So she really do look that way.
Yeah, that's how.
I don't know.
We don't know.
I've been okay. So there's speculations that this is just. She is wearing gloves and shit. I'm like.
But she doesn't look white though. That's still
Okay.
not white.
That's what I'm saying. She just looks light skinned.
Right.
Y'all gotta
No
check
shade
this
to
out.
Lil Kim, but remember when Lil Kim went through that stage?
Yeah, but
she
that
had
was
them
like on
gloves and all
pictures
that?
though. Wait,
Remember?
Oh my gosh.
Lil Kim went through that stage when she had the gloves and all that on.
what? Yeah,
Michael
I'm
Jackson
not down
did
with
too.
that. But Michael Jackson had vitiligo.
He's been
for
doing it.
sure. For sure. Oh,
That ain't real. That's not
he gonna show me a picture of Lil Kim looking
Ghost.
white as
Lil
snow.
Kim's ghost.
Right.
That's not her.
That was when she was in that Snow White movie.
Bring
Nigga,
back
stop
the
playing.
real Lil Kim. Bring back the real Kim.
Yeah, she don't look nothing like.
You can never bring
She could
back
have stopped
the Lil
that
Kim.
surgery too. You know.
No, she
You
could've
can't
stopped.
bring
She
back
really
the Lil
coulda
Kim.
stopped.
Nothing was
I feel
wrong.
like she
This
shoulda.
was where you had to stop at. Then once the nose gets too pinched, that's where you gotta stop.
Okay, so you know what she's saying about the nose.
That's old surgery. Though.
You know what she's saying about the nose.
Bad.
It was broken from an abusive relationship.
Get your
Oh,
broke.
that's scary.
It wasn't broke.
No, after the surgery, she's never denied the
she's saying
surgery.
after the
surgery, her nose was broken because she was in an abusive
Who
relationship,
the fuck-
and there was no fixing it
But who
too
the
much
fuck
after that.
is hitting Lil Kim? She's like 5'1". That's like a child.
Oh, you better look
height.
it up. It's everybody talk about it. It's not a lie.
Crazy.
Everybody defending her. I mean, everybody's talking about it.
Well,
she was in an
They
abusive
defending
relationship.
her like
I mean,
it's a lot of people that
whoever
know
she
her.
was dating, they know that he's known
it's
for
true.
it. Yeah, it
Gotcha.
wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't
It's
lying about it.
definitely for ploy for the new song. And I don't really advocate for shit like that.
Right.
But the new song that's out is basically the opposite of what all
she's
the
talking
flack
about.
that she's getting. She said you didn't like me when I was dark, and now do you like me better? You know what I
Spice.
mean?
Correct.
Spice.
Yeah.
And oh wait, I went back.
I don't follow.
No, but we're thinking
No,
about. We were
that's what I'm
talking
talking
about
about. No,
Spice
you
originally,
right.
but
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I don't follow.
honestly,
I don't follow that chick at all.
I've seen her, and she did a
I
song
just-
with
that-
Jeremiah.
that picture was
She-
crazy.
her verse is pretty dope on that. But other than that,
So my next
Love and
question,
Hip Hop,
okay, y'all.
Turn up.
Okay,
She
so
decent, though.
because she pointed out she has gloves
Trinidadian.
on. So the picture we're looking at, she has hair, forehead, lips and down. She has on the visor, glasses. She has on an outfit from neck down, and she has on gloves on. We can't see her body. All that can be fucking makeup on her
The
face.
new song, by the way, is Black Hypocrisy.
How does it sound? That's the question.
Okay, so once I watched it, it was like, oh, this whatever she's doing is a part of promotion for this thing that they're doing.
I had a dream that one day black women will start supporting each other rather than bashing each other. Ladies, never forget that you are beautiful, lovely, attractive, courageous, and kind. I am dripping melody with honey. I'm black without apology.
That's how the song starts.
It's not what you expect me to say, but I'ma go ahead and say it anyway.
You see them views.
I was told I would reach further if the color of my skin was lighter, and I was made to feel inferior. Cause society said brown girls prettier. Me love the way me look, me love me pretty black skin. Respect you to me strong melanin. Proud of me color, love the skin that I'm in. Gun racism, demolish colorism. But the things when me go say you might not hear. I get hate from my own race, yes, that's a fact. Cause the same black people, them say I'm too black. And if you bleach out your skin, them same one come attack. Well, since you say that I'm too black for you, I please you, do I look how you want me to? Now I'm gonna see if you're gonna say I'm too black for you. Or do I look pretty to you? Black people hypocrisy. Leave the girls them with low self-esteem. One of one like say you up your brown be pretty.
So that's just a little bit of it. Like, so I guess it was all a thing where, you know, gotcha. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Spice.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't have been able to do it without it. Like, you know what I mean? You would have just found out in the video. But I think the problem with that is that you gotta have bullshit. You gotta have controversy. You have something around it for people to even look.
The C word.
That is it.
The C word.
Controversy.
Controversy. That's the C word, bro?
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad song, though.
Exactly.
It's not.
It made
That's
me
so
listen.
sad about it.
Well, you know, the hook could have been, I would have helped her out.
So we still don't know if it's real or not. We don't know if the skin has changed, if she's melanin, what's it called?
I'm going to say that's makeup now. Just because.
Of the theme of the whole concept.
The theme. You got us. Real. All right. But, yeah,
well,
speaking
I feel like
of.
She's in times where she needs to do something like that, kind of to make a. I think she felt she would be making an impact with it.
She got attention, and that's what she needed. And
2 seconds of fame.
But no, and then you know, apparently that's an issue within the Jamaican culture.
Is what?
Skin bleaching.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was told.
Beanie Man did it, I think, or somebody did it, and it looked really bad. Beanie Man.
Oh, did he?
Was it Beanie Man?
Was it Beanie Man?
Let me check my facts. You know how that.
Yeah, we gotta check that.
All right,
but speaking of another living hip hop person,
who that is? Who is that?
Huh? I got one. Look.
Rose said, "I got one. Give it to me."
No, it's just
Give
something real
me.
quick. No, look, this real quick.
Controversy. That's what Suge told me.
Hey.
Oh, hey, come on.
Controversy. That's what Suge told me. No.
Always.
Love you, Shauna. We coming.
Always, though. We
Listen,
coming.
Listen, who's this loving hip hop?
Listen, I'm trying to do it now.
Oh, shit.
No more, but she still say she got checks coming, though. Did y'all heard that?
She said what?
She still got checks coming from that.
From what?
Who got
Love and hip hop.
Yeah.
Who you about to play?
Cause they gonna play. I'm trying to. God damn it!
You got it.
What happened?
Baby, I'ma do right.
Is it you?
I got it, but it ain't accurate.
You treat me like a lady when you
Is
open
it
doors and
showing
doors.
there?
You wanna find when you
Is this accurate?
Oh, it is accurate.
Okay, hold up. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Oh, somebody get it then, cause I don't know what's up.
What the who?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Drop that.
You got it. You got it.
Yes.
Woo! That's my ish. Cardi B, ladies and gentlemen, dropped a new track called
My niggas all look. My bitches all black. My niggas all real. I ride in dick and some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills. Look. My bitches all black, my niggas all real. I ride in dick and some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills. Burn out flip like 10 car wheels. Cold ass bitch, I give raw chills. 10 different looks and my lips all kill. I kiss them in the mouth, I feel all grills. Heat in the car, that's wheels on wheels. Woo! I was born to flex, diamonds on my neck. I like more than jets, I like more than sex. But nothing in this world that I like more than checks. All I really wanna see is us. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is us. Bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coop.
Hey.
Touch me, I'll shoot. Bow, shake a little ass. You get a little bag and take it to the store. Get a little cash. You shake it real fast, you get a little more. I got bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I gotta fly, I need a jet. Shit, I need room for my legs. I got a baby, I need some money. Yeah, I need teeth for my egg. All y'all bitches in trouble. Bring brass knuckles to scuffle. I heard that Cardi went pop. Yeah, they go pop, pop. That's me bustin' that bubble. I'm deciding with the drip. Baby mama
one?
Last verse is my shit. But
Oh, the last one?
yeah,
Is that
she
coming
killed
up?
That shit coming up.
Throw
But
it.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
The last?
That shit.
It's coming.
When she told her,
Bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I got
that
bands
was
in
the
the
coldest
coop.
shit.
Touch me, I'll shoot. Bow, shake a little ass. You get a little bag and take it to the store. Get a little cash. You shake it real fast, you get a little more. Bands in the coop, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coop.
Come on, Cardi. Come on,
Touch
Cardi.
me, I'll shoot. Bitch, oh, pop like a pop. Bitch, oh, pop or whoever. You know who pop the most shit. The people who shit not together. You know that cardio freak. All my pajamas is leather. Bitch, oh, back on your ass. Wakanda forever. Sweet like a honey bun, still like a silly gun. Roll your one on one. Come get your mommy some cardiac. Tip top, bitch. Kiss the ring and kick rock, sis. Jump it down, back it up. Ooh, ayy. Make that nigga with the 2K. I like my niggas start like Tuesday. You gonna eat this ass like soup.
Hey, I like my niggas dying like dudes.
Hey, that's some Lorie going hard
flick it
work.
up like
Call Money, y'all, by Cardi B. She killed that shit.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's like, I feel like Migos.
That's
I feel like
crazy.
Migos helping out with that a little bit.
Okay, look.
What's your take, bro?
You never know.
Look.
Dr. Seuss be helping Migos.
Look. First off, that's her husband, baby daddy.
It could be Takeoff.
She can do what the fuck she wanna
Offset.
do.
Baby daddy, her husband. That's like you saying Jay ain't helping Beyonce, and we all know
What
he
the
is.
fuck? Like,
That
what they
last
married
verse-
for
Why is it even a
then?
topic?
Last verse was quite.
Why is that even a topic? That's
Yeah.
like you
You
saying
think so?
Lorie. That's like you saying Lorie, Rovonder, Jovon, Pavielle, like we ain't all mixed and twined with our own
That's
music.
true.
Like
That's true.
what? They better be. They better
They
be. in
should
time for
be.
fucking
I
music.
mean,
They
that's
better
the
be.
best. Come on.
They fucking better
about-
be. And if
speaking
anybody
about-
got something to say about that shit, it's a fucking hater.
They
better
property.
be.
They're each other's property. They
Listen.
can do that.
If you ain't making sure your friends is rich, shame on you.
Shame on you. Well,
Shame
shit,
the fuck
shame
on
a lot
you.
of people.
By any fucking means
Shame on
necessary.
a lot of people. That's
That
another
part.
episode.
By
That's a
any
whole
means
nother-
necessary, shame on you. If I'm gonna write your motherfucking song, then
So,
so
but
be
wait,
it.
stop.
Migos
Go back.
sued-
They've been sued again, though.
Migos sued
Yep.
by someone from
Not someone.
2007 that resurrected themselves after Walk It Like I Talk It. Kind of dope song. It kind of grew on me a little bit. Walk It
Yeah,
Like
but
I
that ain't
Talk
that
It.
the
Why
same
wait so
one?
long, though?
What was the song that Dr. Seuss sued him for?
Shut the
I'm
fuck up.
serious.
Who the fuck?
Y'all didn't know that?
Every
Not
song
the
they
real
done.
Dr. Seuss, but the company.
Every song they done.
His estate.
Some red fish, blue fish,
They-
green fish, blue fish, some
They
shit.
fucking. I'm not. Hold up. See,
No, she is not lying, but I can.
because he was the first claimant, and I was like, I knew that shit sounded like something.
These niggas.
We
is
all
still-
know Dr.
Well, they
Seuss
said
is
Walking
the
Like I Talk It is
lyricist
Dr.
of our
Seuss.
generation.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Yeah, I'm gonna just play a little sample of this shit.
But who's the guy? Who's the person suing right now?
Well, it's not-
Everybody else wrote
They
that
didn't
song.
say who it was. They didn't
Let's
say
just
who
make it a
was.
community song.
Is this the original?
Yeah, Dr. Seuss. Hey,
Who is doing
here we
this?
go. Walk it, see it. Walk it, see it.
Yeah, walk
think
it in
it's
my
Migos.
pocket.
Walk it in my pocket. Huh? Walk it in my pocket. Okay. Walk it in
Who
my
is this?
pocket. Walk it in my pocket.
I guess somebody's just like redoing the book.
This
They
is
have the actual
bullshit.
book and they're doing the Migos track over.
When was this uploaded?
Did you ever have a feeling there's a basket in your basket
March
or a neuro in your
of this year. And Migos just dropped that pretty much within the last 3 months.
There's a jerking in the curtain. Sometimes I have a feeling there's a
When was this uploaded, you said?
March of this year.
on the shelf.
Oh.
But Migos, well,
They came out with it before.
I have talked to
Possibly.
myself. That's the kind of house I
Maybe.
But the book, they
Wait,
show
wait,
you that
wait,
the book
wait,
has
wait,
always
wait.
been
Okay,
out.
stop this.
Are we
Stop that
talking
music.
about that
Stop the
music?
music.
They telling you the book has always been out though. That's why they showing the visual of the book and the lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lyrics is saying the same thing?
No.
Pretty much.
No.
Not the same thing.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
The same, it's
Okay,
that
in their
rhyme.
defense, there is no audio to Dr.
To that,
Seuss.
you don't know.
They're fucking books. You ain't gonna sit and
But
tell
this
me
new
because
one,
they
though.
read some damn lyrics that they made up their melody and he gonna say they copied me. It's a fucking melody.
Catch this. So the guy that's suing said he filed for copyright in March of this year. That was around the time.
So it might be this person.
Could be. And it's on.
There's
their
no
album,
melody.
which was
You
dropped
know, I'm not-
January.
no,
Their album was
no,
dropped in
no,
January,
no.
and he's tried
No.
his copyright in March.
That's like me sitting here reading this mic stand.
Has it been decided
This
who
is
won?
both tracks together. I guess this guy released.
Who won? Like she said.
We're gonna play. That's the original track.
No,
still,
this
but
is
we
definitely a
want
bite.
We want
That's
the,
a bite.
If this is the original and that's what they did,
this
they
is both
definitely
of them
took
mashed
it.
up. Hold on.
This is the other person.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it. Walk it
No.
like I talk it. Walk it. Walk it like I talk it.
I need the original
Walk it
more.
like I talk
I know
it.
this.
You walk it like I talk it.
This is Migos, but the
I
one
know,
before
I need the
that.
original. I know this sound like.
He just swagged it out.
So is this pretty much that was from TMZ? You know,
Oh,
TMZ.
man.
Okay, so it's already been controversy saying that all of the known producers and writers are going to SoundCloud, stealing all of the independent artists.
Yep. I mean,
Music.
well, you get
We know that.
inspired from somewhere. The thing
Drake
is,
has been claimed
I'm
of
not
it for
saying it's
years.
right. It's not right.
You know it's not right because we hear shit all the time,
And we get
be
our fucking minds picked all
like,
the time.
we thought this shit already. Like, so
I'm
somebody's
sure
taking
of
some
it.
shit from somewhere. We know that. We do know that. Somebody got phones tapped. Somebody got shit tapped. Somebody
I have
errors
motherfuckers
on
that'll
the.
tell me, hey, I'm about to do
You
this.
seen this shit? This was you. Or shit. Okay, I'm an advocate. I know. I've been knowing Lorie for 10 years plus. And there's been plenty of conversations that we've had 10 years plus that we're seeing now.
Yeah.
That we've known to tell other people. That we've known to even put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Bad move, bad mistake. Don't do it. Your ideas are yours. Don't share with nobody until you do it.
Yep.
And we've been guilty of that. And
Yeah,
we've
just
seen
share
it. And definitely heard.
Yeah.
We've definitely seen people biting the styles. We've definitely seen they do it. They do it. So if you're popping and you have something going
Protect
on,
your shit.
don't keep putting your shit on the internet because you think that's the market. Yes, that's the market. But if your shit ain't protected already, don't put it up there until you copyright your own shit. ASCAP, BMI, somebody, Taxi, somebody. Make sure your shit is registered to somebody so ain't nobody just stealing your shit. And you don't have a false claim when it is time for you to go to court. And it's not just some social media viral claim when it's ready for you to your ass to go to court. So you can really have some backing and get some money from behind this shit and just not make yourself social media popular behind the shit.
So while you mentioned social media popular, y'all have recently been following this re-emerged Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef, right?
Nope.
I
No.
mean, it's back.
Ja Rule, yes, but not 50 Cent.
I saw something.
Why Ja Rule 50 Cent though?
Well, 50 Cent is the king of petty right now. I guess he's been the king of petty.
No, he ain't the king of petty now.
Who's the king of petty?
Who's the king?
He's always been the king of petty.
Oh, I'm like,
That's what
well,
I'm saying.
he's still
His
reigning.
whole career is all king of petty. His very first song was him jacking everybody in the music
Wankster.
industry.
So-
No, it wasn't.
Which one?
Before he got signed. His very first song that everybody took attention to was he was jacking. He robbed everybody in the industry. Remember that? Robbing the industry?
Oh, that's what it was about.
That's what everybody started taking notice to 50 Cent because he robbed everybody in the industry. This was after him getting shot.
So what kicked it off is 50 Cent allegedly, reportedly bought 200 tickets to Ja Rule's concert. That totaled around $3,000 to the front in the front rows.
Yeah,
so it would be
taking
empty,
up the front rows.
right? So then
So
he posts a
nobody else could
picture-
see him.
Right. So then he posts a picture of him on Instagram sitting like he's in an empty stadium, with the people there at the seats.
Is that the real spot? Is
That's
that the real?
Photoshop. But it's just hilarious. So Ja Rule, was responding, going back and forth, and it's just like
What did Ja Rule say?
he posted a picture of I was about to say Busta Rhymes. That's another beef.
Okay,
wait, another beef.
Can I please say my stance on that?
Instagram beef. So 50, he's trolling. 50 is a troll, king of trolling.
What
But-
did Ja Rule say?
Oh, Ja Rule.
Thank you.
Ja Rule just been posting. Well, that's
I don't know
what
what
he
you
should.
said. I'm just
I
saying what
would've.
you
Is that
should
what you
say.
would say?
What would you say?
Ja Rule posted a picture of him, 50 Cent, looking pretty much corny. Like, what 50 Cent do with putting people's pictures and faces on stuff. He posted
Like it was a
a picture
bitch
of like
move.
50 looking like, So his caption was, this look fits your old hoe ass. Like, and then puts a laughing thing after it. 50 Cent has on lipstick, by the way, y'all.
And a wig.
He has another picture.
50.
with
Who was
50
that?
Cent.
Who was that?
I thought it was Bruce Jenner at first.
That ain't-
Me too, but it ain't.
Caitlyn.
Brulin.
Brulin.
I don't know who was Brulin. Who was Bruce?
Caitlyn.
And what's the picture
that
in his
real?
pocket? A
I think
dildo.
it's gotta be
That's a
real.
dildo in his
It
holster.
is.
You see that?
Oh my God,
That's a
that's
strap
shit.
on his holster. Oh
This
my
caption,
God.
this
wait.
caption, I wish y'all could see.
You see it? Ja Rule's, he got one too. It's purple.
Wow.
I didn't cameo.
Who is?
That's what's his
somebody
name
else.
from G Unit.
Young Buck.
Young Bug. What the fuck happened to Young Bug? Anyway.
Okay.
So it's a lot of fuckery going on in the Instagram world.
If
with
I
this
was Ja
social media
Rule,
beef.
I would say thank you because not one person have to show up. I got the money.
What
you can
money?
buy all them tickets.
Ja Rule has money, yeah.
He bought the tickets.
Ja Rule.
50 Cent bought the tickets.
Oh, you said Ja
Who
Rule.
gets the money? Not
Ja
50
Rule.
Cent?
No, that was my take on it
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
Ja
So
Rule
who gives a
still
fuck?
pays,
So,
shit.
okay, you bought 200 fucking tickets, ain't nobody fucking show up. Okay, I still got the money.
Well,
So I'm gonna do
say-
100,000 and you better motherfucker sue so I can still get the money. Fuck you.
So what?
Like, you stupid.
So now
You
that
fucking
we're on this-
stupid.
now that we're on this, I'm
50
gonna show
stupid.
y'all.
If he did that shit, you fucking stupid. He
So
still
this
got the
is-
money. You dumb. It's about the money, not the who
on,
won't show up.
on the day that was released, Ashanti that 50 did that.
Irritated
This
me, I'm
was
mad.
this was what Ashanti.
What Ashanti do?
She's pulling that. We have to find a name for this, a term for this. It's like the non-bother factor. Like somebody can do some shit, but you still posting like life is just perfect.
Regular.
While she said
I'm
when he
bothered.
posted that the concert was empty, she posted this shit. It's just like a video montage showing how full and packed the stadium is, her and Ja Rule rocking the stage and shit. And my thing is, I suppose that's what you gotta do. Like, you tried to fuck a, come on now. So this is what I'm talking about. When I even talk about the work and the tours and shit. Like, this is what you gotta, this is it. Motherfuckers can talk about your show all day, but as long as you put in a great show and you got somebody to capture it in a way that represents you correctly, you'll be fine.
Come tell you what happens.
Still got 218,000 views on it. And people talking positive
It's
on that
ass
shit.
though. I mean, it's supposed to have that many views if you're showing that much ass.
So what's the non-bother factor? Because then you non-bother.
Because I'm gonna tell you what happens. We all been to
Because
concerts.
we paid for the tickets. That's why I'm not bothered.
And only
She's
that.
definitely not bothered.
The tickets that was sold. So if say if he did buy them tickets and they were empty, what happens to them seats? People start merging to them seats and start sitting the
Of
fuck
course.
down. So it's gonna still look the same way. It don't matter,
course.
nigga. Bow.
Now,
Them students gonna seats gonna end up in
This
the back because
passed
everybody else
already.
gonna sit down in the front.
and this passed already. It's kind of old news, but I'm seeing that she performed the national anthem. Did y'all get to check it out for the Knicks game?
Not interested.
Okay, not interested, but I saw that. The last anthem she did was a gag. So,
Joe,
yeah. What?
you
Sing
love,
nobody's damn national anthem.
you love girls that can't sing.
No.
You
I
like a
love
lot
pretty
of them.
girls.
Yeah,
Let
that's
me
what
give
it
you my
is.
standards of
You
it.
have
Joe
no
loves
idea. You
controversy.
care nothing about.
What?
He just doing the opposite shit.
Cause I do the work.
We're gonna say.
I
And
do
so
the
he
work.
trying to say the other shit.
I do the work.
That's what it is.
Not saying I do the work. You stay at home, you the breadwinner. But
No,
no,
because he's not even champion for the motherfuckers he's talking about. He's making the conversation.
I've loved Ashanti since her first album.
He like girls that can't sing.
She can
He
write.
do.
She can write.
He love girls that
She
write.
can write.
She can.
Right,
but
you
she
funny for
sing.
switching that up like that. I like that.
Okay,
You
she-
love girls that can't write.
She can write, but
No,
when's the
that
last
can't
time
write.
she's
Well,
written?
they can't write.
When's the last time she's
She can
written?
write.
We might not know. I don't know a lot of shit. We
I
just
look at a
talking
lot of
about Young
credits,
Bird,
so
not
is she
knowing
not
that.
getting credit or she writing under alias?
She might be right under age.
Let's stop that.
Protecting her
Stop
money.
right there.
It's her
She got in the
privilege.
game because of her pen.
Thank you.
So we're not gonna
Baby,
discredit that.
baby,
No,
baby,
I'm not saying
baby.
that. You can't keep keeping her current because of that. What are you doing? Is she still writing?
No,
Who gives
it's
a
not the
fuck? She
same
looks
for girls.
amazing. She looks
Who gives a fuck? She
amazing.
look. It's a lot of girls that can look amazing with the same Rainbow DD's budget.
Right.
So what is she doing as a big?
But here's the thing. What I'm saying is,
What budget?
Rainbow DD's.
that's great. I love that. Now it's Fashion Nova.
We gonna
Went from
start
apple bottom to
trademarking
Fashion
Lorie's
Nova.
terms.
Fashion
Cause
Nova. I
what?
said
No, one more time.
What?
Rainbow DD's.
Rainbow DD's.
We got many
Both.
outfits for the girls that did DD's and rainbows.
I love that.
No, it's all Fashion
It's
Nova.
what I'm
It's all
saying.
Fashion Nova now.
159th and Hard.
No shade to the girls, but it's all Fashion Nova
Markham
now.
Dixmoor area.
Oh,
It's still
shit,
a
I'm
rainbow over
late.
there, I think. Nigga, you ain't
Don't
never
join
white
into
cast
that
on
shit. No, you
159?
You're not late.
Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean?
I used to work at that one.
Right. Acting brand new.
Oh,
Right across from Burger King, nigga.
oh my
Anyway,
god.
so
what? And left.
Wait, just jetted out of here. Listen, my thing
When you
is,
said 159th, then you lost row.
my thing is, as long as she's trying to make a comeback, like we can sit here and talk about.
No,
like
I
you know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
all of that.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure we.
But
were
last week we talked about 24 tickets being sold. That's why I said what I said. This week, this petty shit he doing,
It's something different.
that's a win, bitch, because you only sold 24.
But the thing is, people who was under her shit commenting and talking bad about that shit, I guess because we're artists, we understand it a little bit differently. When you're Ashanti on that level of what you possibly used to, or what you used to be and where you are now, you got a big fan base, and to know that people like, okay, laughing and reposting and shit, and people that's calling themselves your friends is commenting and reposting shady shit about you only selling 24 tickets, we as artists know every show ain't gonna be packed, like you said.
Hey, 24
You know what I'm
fucking tickets.
24 tickets is sad, but it's been times
For
where
her.
nigga. Oh, for her, right?
For her. That's all.
But I need true facts on that. I need that AEG.
Yeah, I'll believe
or whatever
that.
the fuck through the show, because I don't need to know.
I would love to know. I'm
Yeah.
saying if, in fact, you reported it to me like that was the case, and if that is the fact,
Then, hey, that's a fool.
yeah.
So another thing that's a fool real quick. Is I read a caption today that kind of inspired the topic of Trump denounces hate, fuel violence.
Oh, yeah?
Critics say he's the root of it. So Wednesday, a white man with a long-standing history of violence shot and killed 2 African-American people at a Kroger, which is like a Ralph's, which is kind of
Bowers, right?
Right, exactly. This is after he tried to go and shoot up the black church, Baptist church. So he couldn't get in the church. The church was locked. He then said, let me head over to the local Kroger, pick up some oranges and apples, and shoot a couple people. So
basically, Jews was his consolation prize.
Yeah, it's bad. And he said, and has a long-standing history of being a Trump supporter, posting on Facebook, being involved in different debates and things on Facebook and social media. So we live in some bad times.
That's some scary
It's
shit.
been a crazy, crazy.
It's that Halloween crazy shit.
Yeah, it's the season, right?
It is
Not
the
even
season.
Friday the 13th no more, nigga. On top of that, bombs were sent in the mail. 4 packages were intercepted throughout the week to the likes of in our mind, it can be debatable by some Democrats. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Auntie Maxine, Robert De Niro, nigga.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, and about 8 of them. So
ex-vice president.
Yeah.
And so, this is where we at with it. Like, the hate and the fear is real.
Yeah. It's
That
bad.
shit is real and it's bad, but it is now, what do you call it? It is infusing. It's making its way throughout the whole body. The cancer is spreading because we have social media. Like, we talk about that.
Yeah. And it's bad.
It brings things out.
And it's bad because we
It's like, yeah, black people, it's not like we haven't been getting shot for no reason. It's just that it's televised now.
So, interesting that you say that. Some countries...
But in turn, before you say that, but in turn, it being on the internet and so accessible now makes it a trend, which makes it more, which makes it increase hate, increased violence.
Right.
And it's not getting better. That shit is working its way throughout the whole body of the United States.
It's like a copycat serial killer.
Now, when you think about some other countries have where the net is blocked to where you can only go to certain things. And in a sense, I feel like what's written is, okay, we should have freedom of speech and blah, 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 and who puts laws on the internet. But in the times we live in, it kind of makes you wonder, nigga, should
we have some regulations?
We shouldn't be able to upload false ass information on the internet. We shouldn't be able to do that.
That means that there has to be someone controlling that. There's a
The
government over
false
the internet
and true.
Like Wikipedia is the devil.
If you capture something on a video, that is true. You know what I mean? So it's not really...
It's very true, but what is it changing? Everyone's just trying to get fame from reposting it first versus
and that's the crazy, that.
That's what the news is, though.
Well, the news is
Or
that, but now
people
that's social media.
Or people are getting more ideas and more inspired by the negative shit.
Yeah.
And they want to promote that.
Yeah.
It's some really bad mindsets out here. And it's too much. It's too tense.
Yeah, very tense.
He is the root of it. He's the one.
The Antichrist.
As a reality star coming into politics, he exposed everything.
Yeah.
And he kept no decor. Yes, I'm talking about Trump. We were talking about that whole thing where you said
and he's rich.
What was it? Read the whole line. I know that it is that he is the root of
pretty
it.
Much that he
denounced hate.
He denounced,
but he's the root of it.
He denounces hate-fueled violence. But
that's the only kind of violence he denounces.
Right. But see, my thing is, he always gives these general little fucking quotes after some shit's happened. He says, "Our world is in a terrifying place right now. Our country and our world is in a terrifying place right now."
No, it was before you
got here. You're stating facts, nigga. What the fuck are we doing about it?
Right. That's all politicians do is state the facts, and we know it's the facts. So then we think they telling the truth.
Yeah, the truth is the truth and nothing.
You can't. The truth is the facts are truth.
You can't substitute the truth.
But the thing is, what they're doing about these facts is what is not the truth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can't tell. But because they can sit up and tell us, like, you see it on the news. 11 people just got killed in a synagogue.
That's sad.
The next thing happens, the president comes on and he goes, "It's a shame that 11 people got killed in that synagogue." You ain't doing shit saying that.
It's bad.
Then the nigga said,
stating the obvious.
Right.
If they had protection inside the synagogue, it would have turned out different. Wow. So we supposed to have our guns ready at church, nigga?
Wow.
Really, nigga?
It's sad because you really never know. You really never know.
Okay. He said the fucking synagogue should have had armed men.
Yeah, call me because I don't follow the shit. But
you should be ready, bitch. Wait a minute. This is what the fuck the country is, bitch. And you need to be the fuck ready. You need to get your shit. Hey, if motherfuckers are shooting up school, get the fucking teacher's gun, goddammit. Because that's what the fuck we about. We ain't gonna fuck with the guns.
Let me say this.
That's really putting the war.
My very first time going to Paris, that's what it was.
Yeah.
All the military, they all was out with their guns drawn, not in their holsters. And no, we're not just talking about guns that can be in holsters. First off, no, walking through the fucking streets.
What?
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why he's saying what he's saying, because it was after the terrorist attacks they had out there. Remember? So after they had those terrorist attacks, they had all the military on the streets, all the subway stations, anywhere that was like main places that people was gonna be. Armed to the teeth. There are tanks outside.
Wow.
There are Hummers, all that shit outside as if it was a war going on and you was in a war zone. No bullshit. My very first time there, I have the pictures to prove it. So, that's why he's saying what he's saying, that they should have been... What? So you thinking, okay, so if I walk through the streets and the streets are like that, then the church should be like that too? Like, church? Like, what?
That's really where we at.
That's where we at. Like,
that would have been another church shot up. Baptist church just shot. Had he got in the church before he went into Kroger's.
No. I'm saying all this to say.
No, I get your point.
He got through the streets like that.
Right.
So he got in a church too. So you telling them that they should have just been armed in church. But they was armed on the street, so why y'all do y'all fucking job then? You put them out there.
No one probably knew what. You could be wearing anything.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point, Joe. So if you treating people that's just walking through the streets like that, why it ain't double? So what? It's church. This is sad. Yeah, that's sad. It's church.
Yeah.
It's church. I armed the streets up like that to stop this. So why do I have to put it in the church?
But that's no sense. Honestly, that's what Trump had in mind for Chicago.
That's what he has. That's what he has in mind for Chicago. He still wants that shit.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in mind that they are definitely sending trucks and parking the shit and letting them kids find that shit like it's been rumored to be.
Oh, that's them. But at this point, you know how they tried to call in the guards and all that shit? Somebody, Dr. Umar is a conspiracy theorist to me at times.
State of emergency. They tried to state.
But he made a great point recently. He said that all those cameras, and we know, being from Chicago and going back home to visit, we know that all those cameras on every street, you can see what's going on every corner. You know what I'm saying? How could you not know who's killing these people or how it's happening? So now you're hearing about a militia that he's speaking of that is ran by the higher ups or whomever it is.
Okay.
That is coming in to take out Chicago, to take out black people, to obviously raise the property rates and the land rates to get people out of there and to make it a different city and state.
Okay.
So, I believe that.
Okay.
I believe it.
Not that
I do too.
What I'm about to say has any leverage or any real reality, but I'm a conspiracy theorist when it comes to certain things. But the shit I speak normally has some truth to it because I've seen so many things to back it up. And it's if you can't prove me wrong, then we can't have a conversation. Unfortunately, if you can't prove me wrong, we can't have a conversation because I'm gonna back my shit up. So what you're saying is that they're not doing anything about it because the bigger target that they're looking for, they can't capture. So they're gonna let all these innocent people die, murder, kill, all the shit they need to do because the person they need, they can't get a hope to. But and because they've done so much corrupt shit.
That's what I want to know.
Good question. That's a good motherfucking question. But we all know, if we all know from watching anything that we know from history, it's always someone bigger that they are looking for after. The reason why they let all this minute miniature shit go on, because if we bring them in, then we can't capture the nigga we looking for. So we need all these other minor criminals that's creating all these major crimes, do all this dirt so we can capture the person behind all the shit.
But if you are committing major crime, then you're a major criminal.
Right. So
that I don't know.
So what's going on is that the government has created so much of the major crime, they don't know who to fucking go after because it's them. So now it's just out of control.
I can see where I can.
It's out of control now. Ain't nobody go after. It's you, motherfucker. You've done it.
It's a few different things.
It's out of control now.
When it comes to the Midwest, we have that way of looking, that outlook. We have the way that Umar talks about it.
I think he's really dude. Like Umar has a lot of great points. Mm-hmm. We don't agree on everything, but I don't know.
Then you have this horrific tales of the Midwest, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, that are talking about the body part smuggling. We talked about that in the previous episode 1, I believe.
Body
where they're using the body parts, how much it is for an eye or a kidney or
no, what are you talking about?
No, we did not. We didn't talk about that.
There's been some reports out for a bit.
We didn't talk about that.
That is stating that that's one of the reasons for murder in Chicago. Like a little while ago, they found a girl on the side of the road with her eyes missing.
Like they saying the girl they found in the freezer in the Chicago hotel.
Yeah, because she was being prepped to be sold somewhere.
Right.
What?
The girl that was found
real?
in the hotel. That's what you see what I'm saying?
That's the story, and it still hasn't been any proof behind it. Like there's no facts behind it because the case is so close.
Are you kidding me right now?
What you said? What?
I'm just saying that is fucking.
No, that's what's going on. That's the rumor that's going on.
It is really that.
That's what is going on.
Yeah. So I mean, you think if you look up $25,000 for an eye, for a kidney, whatever it may be, people are selling body parts. They're referring to it as a black market. Exactly. So something for the listeners to look into.
Dang.
Yeah. Been a pretty heavy episode. I had some fun today.
It was heavy.
Yeah, it was heavy, right? Shit. Some scary shit.
We never had no maybe next week we can do what we saw because Halloween ain't happened yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We've seen some dope costumes.
You saw something already?
Yeah,
I mean, most people are celebrating Halloween this weekend.
Who was that Cardi B? Like, cause that was
funny. It was funny to me. You didn't like it? I like that he put in the work to have the little Band-Aid over the head. He put in work.
That wasn't no work.
Dress. He put in work to find the Band-Aid.
Yeah. She had a whole fucking knot.
Well, wait till y'all see the visual.
That's pathetic.
Catch the visuals on The Privilege Show Instagram at The Privilege Show. Follow Lorie V. Moore, Rovonder, Jovon on IG, YouTube, Facebook. Support us, download us, subscribe us. Follow us, love us.
Sorry for the smacking if that's what you hear.
Yeah, we do this naturally. This is
what I do.
We do this.
All right,
Y'all should join us live in the studio one
I'm
of these
involved.
days.
I'm just saying.
That part.
Y'all good? We out?
I'm out.
Till next time.
Out on though?
Out, right. What is that going on? What we are going out on?
Let's just surprise them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Next week, y'all. Surprised too, y'all.
Privilege show, where it's our privilege. So It's your
privilege.
Bye.
Your attention's being pulled in all kind of directions. I get it. And you mentioned you ain't quick to give away your affection. I get it. You so different. You stay focused. Probably how to fuck you got me open. I can't help but respect your grind. Got no choice but to share your time. I'm being understanding while plotting and planning, trying to make you my man. And sometimes I wish I would slow my roll. Get you off my mind, get on my dough. But you just make me lose all control. Wet when you kiss me soft and slow. I'm ready for your love, that's all I know. Waited for the moment you call my phone. Now you're locked up in my head with a hell of a sound. Got you locked up in my head with a hell of a jam. Whisper your fantasies in my ear so I can make 'em